providing a better statutory basis for their operations.
Well, we've seen you on display and on your best behaviour. I suppose you're looking forward to getting back into the cockpit. Yes?
Yes, indeed, yes, yes. The Queen's Speech debate, of course, which begins this afternoon.
Start straight away, and you're at it for a week.
Yes, yes,
well, anyway, thank you very much for joining us here on this marvellous autumn morning, now afternoon. Good afternoon from Westminster.
In Daytime Live in a few minutes, Ellen Titchmarsh and Sue Cook are joined by rock star Huey Lewis and author Leslie Thomas. Also some do's and don'ts on how to communicate with your doctor. And that's After the News now on BBC One with Lisa Davidson.
The main story is at midday. An attempt to murder a policeman in Belfast has been foiled by the security forces. A bomb attached to his private car was spotted and defused. It's believed the policeman was part of the security operation for today's visit to Northern Ireland by the Princess Royal.
The bomb on the policeman's car was spotted by a security man around 10 o'clock, 3.5 hours after it was parked there outside Queen Street Police Station. The bomb, a pound of lethal Semtex explosive, was defused by army experts. The policeman's believed to be part of the security operation surrounding the Princess Royal. She opened a new centre for the missions to seamen in Belfast Docks area today. Last year she was here to launch its fundraising appeal. The bomb was undoubtedly aimed at the police officer. The terrorists probably didn't know there was to be a royal visit. But it underlines the risks such visitors take and those faced daily by security forces.
The leaders of the health unions are meeting to try to resolve their differences over the nurses' pay dispute. They want to reach a common approach on how to oppose the government's regrading plans.
The unions are meeting to discuss their next move after the Health Secretary's statement that he will meet the Royal College of Nursing but will not talk to NUPE and COSI unless they reject industrial action. The COSI delegation were angry and urged the RCN not to go.
If they do, I can only compare it with Judas Iscariot taking the 30 pieces of silver. I think it would be a mistake. I think in the long run it would be disastrous for the nursing profession.
But the RCN seem prepared to meet Mr Clark, even if it means a rift between the unions.
The RCN will stay by their stance. If it causes a rift, it causes a rift. The RCN position is very clear on this.
Detectives in North Wales have had to put off going to France for extradition proceedings against David John Evans. They say the preparation of the documents has been delayed for a day or so. Evans is wanted in connection with the disappearance of 15-year-old Anna Humphreys. He was arrested by French police near Lyon and is due to appear in court at Bourg-en-Bresse.
The French police have now been holding Evans for 20 hours. He's being kept alone in a small cell, the only prisoner in the gendarmerie in Pont-d'Ain. Since his arrest, the police say Evans has eaten and slept well, although they added it is difficult to communicate with him. Evans does not speak French, and the local gendarmes have little or no English. However, during the morning, the prisoner was visited by 3 senior officers from Bourg-en-Bresse. After a stay of just over an hour, the 3 men left, and the police said it's likely that Evans will be transferred to the Palais de Justice in Bourg at 3 o'clock, where he'll appear before an examining magistrate.
The next news is the 1 o'clock news with Philip Hayton.
Good afternoon to you. Well, despite the sunshine here in London today, there's a lot more cloud around than there has been earlier on, because we're going to find that tonight this cloud is rather difficult to predict. It's going to be patchy, it's going to be moving around the British Isles. Where you get the clear skies, you're going to find it's frosty, quite severe frost in fact in the south, and where it clouds over, then you won't get the frost. So we can see we've got some problems tonight. Now, even where it's sunny today, it's pretty cold. The temperature only about 3 or 4 degrees generally. The highest temperature, despite a keen wind, up in the Western Isles, about 8 degrees there. The tip of Cornwall, 7, and the Channel Islands, 7 as well. There are some showers around in northern parts of Britain and coming down through the Irish Sea into the western side of Wales, mainly of rain, though there was a little bit of sleet earlier on in the day. As you come away from that area, though, there's quite a bit of bright weather about. Even here there are some bands of cloud floating about, but some sunshine to come, and the best of the sunshine still down in the more southern counties of England. Tonight, then, still a few light showers around those northern and eastern windward coasts. The showers probably moving a little bit further down the east coast of England tonight and certainly leading to some icy roads. And inland, where there are breaks in the cloud, it'll fairly readily turn misty with some fog patches turning up by the end of the night. And there you can see the temperature distribution, certainly up in the far north there won't be a frost, but there may well be elsewhere.